Welcome to the training video for the electric drive trackless train. In this video, we will show you how to set up your trailer for transportation, unload the train, set up and operate, maintain, and then load the train onto the trailer. First, it's important to note how this trailer is set up for transporting the train. This specific trailer is 20 feet long, 8.5 feet wide, and 7 feet tall. A 20-foot by 8.5 foot trailer is absolutely necessary to transport the train. 6.5 foot of clearance is also required for the train to be loaded and unloaded without hitting the roofs of the train cars on the trailer. On the floor of the trailer, you will need 6 2x4s cut on an angle on both sides, 3 clevis pins, and 4 floor tie-downs. The blocks of wood will be permanently screwed to the floor panels and will be placed inside the wheels of the train cars. The clevis pin will go through the hitch of each train car and into the floor panels, which will require a total of 3 holes to be drilled. The 4 tie-downs are to secure the engine and will go on the 4 corners surrounding the engine on the ground. We'll show you how to properly load the train using this hardware later in the video. To unload the train, first start with the engine. It's best to put a block of wood in front of the wheel of the train so that it does not start to roll as you undo the straps. When the wheel chock is in place, remove the 4 ratchet straps from the engine. Once all straps are removed, take the wheel chock out and slowly drive the train out of the trailer. To operate the train, turn the key to the onward position and then flip the toggle switch to the F position to go forward. To go backwards, flip the switch to R for reverse. Unlike a golf cart, the brake will not release once you press the gas pedal. So first, release the brake by pressing on the bottom of the brake pedal with your foot. To reactivate the brake pedal, press on the top of the pedal until you hear a click. Deactivate the brake and then drive forward. Pull the train forward enough so you can hook up all 3 cars in a straight line. Next, go into the trailer and get your first car. Pull out the clevis pin and set it to the side. Put the caster into the hitch and roll the train car out of the trailer. Line the hitch of the train car up with the hitch on the engine. Remove the pin from the engine, take the caster off the car, and then slide the cart hitch onto the engine's receiver. Slide the pin back through the holes to secure in place. Next, hook up the safety chain and then the electrical connection. Repeat these steps for the remaining 2 train cars, ensuring the pins, safety chain, and electrical cables are all properly connected. Please note that most trains have a caboose, meaning it can only be positioned on the end. In this case, the green car is the caboose. As you can see, there is no receiver on the back of the green car. Some models of the train come with lights underneath and lights in the front. To operate the lights on the train, first turn the key to the on position, and then flip the light toggle switch to the upward position. To turn on the sound effects, flip the SFX toggle switch to the upwards position. The sound effects are controlled by the audio repeater to the left of the steering wheel. To control the volume, use the star button to turn the volume down, or the pound button to turn the volume up. To activate the sound effects, press the according number of the sound you'd like to hear. You can adjust the volume once the sound effect is being played. To change lighting effects, change a fuse, or access the batteries, you'll need to take the front engine cover off. Take the cover off by loosening the black nuts around the cover. Carefully remove the cover, but remember that there is a wire there for the front light. Once inside, the lighting controller is the box on the left with a red LCD screen, and the fuse panels are on the right side. When troubleshooting, check for blown fuses first. As a general maintenance task, you absolutely must make sure there is water in your battery cells. Open the battery covers often to make sure the water is still above the coils. When it comes time to replenish the water, use distilled water only. Once you're done in the front of the engine, carefully align the holes of the front cover with the mounted bolts and secure it shut. To disassemble the train, start with the caboose, or last car first. Disconnect the electrical and the chain first, then remove the pin and disconnect the car completely. Make sure to replace the pin back into the car that you disconnected from. Carefully push the car into the trailer. The wheels of the car should be on the outside of the wood. This prevents the car from sliding left or right in transport. Once positioned, remove the caster and set the hitch down over the hole drilled into the floor panels. Put the clevis pin through the hitch and into the floor panels. This is the extent of securing the train cars to the trailer. Repeat those steps for the remaining 2 train cars. Next, load the engine. Place the engine in reverse and slowly back up the trailer ramp and into place. Once in place, engage the brake and put a wheel chock in front of the front wheel to prevent it from rolling. Next, connect the ratchet straps from all 4 anchoring points on the engine to anchors on the floor panels. Start with the rear straps and then move to the front straps. Please note that when loading, it is perfectly okay for the train cars to overlap the hitches as they are shown here. So long as there is plenty of room between the cars, roofs included, you're good to go for travel. Thanks for watching this training video of the electric trackless train.